Hi everybody, welcome to my science lab, also known as my kitchen. I am here with you because I can't be with you in the classroom, so I thought today we would start to do some of the labs that we would have done in class. Hi, today on Remezmerized by Science, we are going to look at how the temperature of water impacts the movement of molecules through it. So on the left side here, I have some hot water, which I'm going to represent with red food coloring. And on the right here, I have blue, which is going to represent cold water. So I'm going to start with the hot water, and I'm going to put a couple drops of food coloring in. And what I want you to watch is how fast the color is able to distribute through the water. So I'm going to put 2 drops. And I'm going to take this and do a little bit of a close-up here so you can kind of see a little bit better that the red has almost moved entirely through our beaker of water. Okay, now let's look at cold. So same thing, 2 drops of food coloring. 1, 2. And so if you look closely, you can kind of see a tunnel that goes down the middle, and I don't want to move this because I don't want to shake up the water, but you see this tunnel that's gone through. So the cold water is not having the color distribute as well or as fast. So I'm going to let this just sit there. It's a good example of the color going through. I want to turn this around a little bit so you can see it better without trying to move it too much. You can see still the blue has not entirely gone through. In fact, if you look from the top, so again, thinking about the amount of time it took for our hot water to go through versus our cold water, which is still not all the way through, that tells us a little bit about how particles move in hot and cold water. Hi everybody, welcome back to Remezmerized by Science. Today we are going to take a look at how heat and cold impact the movement of particles in matter. First thing, I have some bubble solution that I made myself. This is just some water, some dish soap, and some food coloring, a little bit of sugar. If you go on the internet, there's some recipes for that. I added some green food coloring just to see if we can make some colored bubbles. I have a glass of ice water. I just want super cold water, so I just added some ice here. And I have a plain old water bottle without a cap. So first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my water bottle and I'm just going to get the top of it so that it has some bubble solution across the top. And here, I'm going to show you, you can kind of see how glistening. You can see that there's bubbles on top. Oops, it popped. Let's do it again. Okay, so I have a thin layer of bubble solution across the top. Yes, I see it. So I'm gonna take my bubble, or my water bottle, and I want you to watch what's gonna happen with the bubble on the top. So I'm just gonna push it into the water, and I'm gonna get really close to the camera so you can hopefully see what's going on. And if you look really closely, can you see how that bubble went all the way down here? Look, this is where the bubble is. So in cold water, the bubble's moving into the bottle. It's so cool, I just want to stare at it for a minute. I have been remezmerized by science. Now, Now we're going to take a look and see what happens if I do hot water. Hello again. Thanks for coming back. So to continue our experiments about how heating and cooling impacts the movement of particles, we're going to do part 2. Bubble solution, water bottle. And I'm just going to dip this in here till I get a nice little bubble coating and try, and I don't want too much extra. So you can see our pretty little rainbow. I have here some steaming water that I just put in the microwave. So I'm gonna move this guy a little closer so you can see. Oops. Try it again. So with this one, if you're doing this at home, you want to go down slowly into the water, not like quickly. Slowly into the water. And we're noticing the bubble is coming out. Oh, and it popped. We'll do it one more time. Same thing, I re-dipped it in the bubble solution and I'm just slowly putting it into the water. Slow. And you could see that a bubble formed on top. That's all. Thanks for stopping by to Remezmerized by Science. See you next time.